Previously, his guild enters a dungeon, meets an old friend, and spots their enemy, the Everlasting Guild. Phantom, their guild leader, appears and his guild attacks, and he wipes out several of them. Wu sees the loot, but a thief snatches it away, forcing Phantom and the protagonist to give chase. Yet the thief unleashes a clone skill, sending many figures dashing at both of them. Now to the next chapter. Seeing the thief rushing at him with a skill, he looks calm and studies it closely. He recognizes it as an illusion and breaks through it easily. Meanwhile, many clones of the thief dash toward the Phantom, but he smiles confidently watching them approach. He gets into a fighting stance and mocks the thief. They picked the wrong person to mess with. But suddenly, the thief's eyes glow with a strange power. They start to laugh. A skill activates. The clones vanish in front of him, leaving nothing but a cloud of dark shadows. He can only cover his face as the shadow passes through him. He wonders what just happened. He looks down and realizes his weapon is missing. Where did his blood shadow weapon go? Wu Haoyan is shocked watching this. He states that the guild master's weapon has never left his hand. He questions how the thief could steal it so easily. Lu Yao comments that the thief must be an elite professional. But the protagonist makes his move. He dashes toward the thief at incredible speed. Lu Yao is even more shocked and questions Wu if their guild master is really a summoner. He can move this fast? Wu looks calm and knows this is normal for the guild leader. He just comments that the guild leader is not human. The protagonist catches up with the thief and asks them nicely to stop. The thief finally speaks. They comment that they knew dealing with him would be the hardest problem they'd face. The thief removes their hood and reveals herself. She's female. She questions if he's going to get rid of her. She calls him the famous guild leader of Destiny Hall Zero. She mocks him, questioning if he's just a player who enjoys hunting other players for fun. But he doesn't care about that. He goes straight to the point. He has a favor to ask. In return, he won't only spare her life. He'll also help with her other problems and arrange everything she needs to survive outside the game. She's not easy to trust. She dismisses his idea and comments that with her skills, she doesn't need the protection he's offering. But before she can finish, the protagonist suddenly dashes forward. She screams that since she said no, he's going to. Just then, the Phantom suddenly attacks. The protagonist dashed in to protect her. He blocks it with his staff. She's caught off guard and covers her face, expecting to be hit. The Phantom smiles confidently and questions why a mage would dare get close in combat. That's a mage's major weakness. But the protagonist is cool and calm. He questions if the Phantom has ever seen a close combat mage. The Phantom is now worried and shocked. He sees a skill released in front of him that makes no sense. There's no charging time. The protagonist comments that his fireball skill has 0 startup time. It's instant cast. The Phantom sees the fire and understands the danger. He dashes back as the fireball is sent toward him at great speed. Just as it's about to hit, he uses his own skill to dodge extremely fast. He disappears into the dust cloud. She looks worried. The protagonist comments that the skills of a top-level assassin are really something to watch out for. He didn't expect him to dodge something that fast at close range. But suddenly, the Phantom appears behind him in his blind spot, pushing through the dust cloud. He came out of a portal, probably his skill. With a swift attack, he comments that this is the end for the legendary Zero. He uses his assassin strike skill Backstab. But the protagonist isn't worried or phased. He moves his body slightly to the right, causing the Phantom to miss completely. The Phantom is shocked. How did a mage dodge his attack? The Phantom realizes he's left himself open. The protagonist sees this and grabs her. He uses another skill that looks like thunder. It forces the Phantom back away from them, keeping her safe. She blushes a little. The protagonist protected her. He probably just got another fan. The Phantom has no choice but to back off. He dodges the attacks coming at him and still wonders how he could have missed. He lands back with his guild members. He comments that he's the guild master Phantom of the Everlasting Guild. He's always taken his target in seconds. But the protagonist is skilled enough to avoid his attack. He's not just a normal player. He's an elite one. But the protagonist questions if he really believes that. His guild members are with him. His dragon stands ready for the next order. The Phantom knows there's not much he can do. He comments that the weakening debuff ran out. Other guilds like the Supreme Guild, Misty Rain Pavilion, and War God Guild will arrive soon. If this fight goes on much longer, he'll have not only the protagonist's guild but theirs as well. It will become too difficult for him. He's worried now. He uses his backup plan. He comments that the Everlasting Guild is backed by a powerful family called the Tion family. Messing with him means messing with that family. It will end with him winning in the end. But the protagonist mocks him and smiles. He comments that the Phantom and his guild can't beat his 4-person guild. He has to call for help to deal with him. The Phantom just turns his back and ignores the protagonist's attempt to stall him. He comments that he'll see him soon. The protagonist will pay for today. He recommends that he doesn't get too confident with his abilities. He screams an order to his guild that they're leaving now. With them gone, the protagonist tells her to take out what she stole. She questions if he's going to back out of what he said earlier, but he comments that he wants her to return what she took from them. He doesn't care about anything else. She can keep it. Seeing no other option, she agrees and takes out the loot. Many items glow on the ground. Wu and the protagonist are happy to see the loot back. She remembers the favor he wanted. She turns to the protagonist and questions what he needed her help with. Hearing that, Wu questions the protagonist if he really needs her help for anything. The Supreme Guild Master looks at her and comments that she looks weak and frail. He's not sure how someone like that can help. They look through the loot on the ground, but he just ignores them both and turns away. He comments that they need to get everything picked up. They need to head to the next place. He tells them to hurry and follow him. After a few minutes, they arrive at a door where a monster is guarding it. A red aura is coming from that place. Wu questions if the protagonist is going to get the thief to open that gate for him. Hearing this, she becomes worried. She questions the protagonist if it's true and that she can't deal with such a monster. But he ignores her and questions if she can steal things. He saw her take the Phantom's weapon. She confidently confirms this. Then the protagonist comments that she just has to go steal the box over there. He will deal with everything else that comes.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and like. It really helps me out.